All right, so so I go. So I'm trying to learn how not to get over when I buy a car. So I go online, find out the car I want first.
Exactly.
Find out what the price is that evidently is at my fingertips if I know how to search it. Then I go in there. All right, so now I know what the price is. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm coming in there. Let's just say I want to buy a Mustang, right? I come in there. I want to buy the Mustang. I know the price is $20,000.
Yeah.
They're saying it's 28. How do I get them from 28 down to like something reasonable? Is 20 reasonable, or is that what they paid the dealer?
If they say they paid 20, then they paid 16.
Okay.
I mean, so there's a lot of leeway in between there. So, like I said, the best thing you're going to be able to do is to go online and find out as many price checks cross country as you can. So it's not going to.
Okay, but I'm saying, so I come walking in, right? I know you paid about 16, so like you've been everybody all day long for $25,000 for this car.
Exactly.
I come in, I know you paid 16 for it. I want to get it for 18. You're still making you $2,000, you know?
Yeah.
Can I just come in there and say, look, I'm giving you 18 for it? Why wouldn't you just say, well, go for yourself. I got enough saps coming in here, paying 25, and just let me walk. Like how far down can I take you?
If you're not going to finance through the dealership, if you come in and you just have a check from your credit union, you can do that. You have that leeway. You have the balls. Then you can. I mean, they'll still going to
say the check.
Yeah,
so yeah. Get a check.
That's what I'm saying. You go to the credit union. You can get approved for a certain amount, and then you go in. You check out the scenario.
Now I know how much the car costs.
Exactly.
It's all coming together.
See? Yeah.
I'm becoming informed.
There you go. Yeah, you're only dealing with one number, the price of the car, and then they're screwed. Well, they're not totally screwed because they're going to try to hit you with other scams. So you only get that one car price. So, you think you're hot, which you are compared to most of the scumbags.
What are some of the other scams that they hit you with? Just because I'm going to go out on a limb and say a lot of our listeners do not have good credit.
Absolutely. Another extremely common thing is forced warranty. They'll force you to get an extended warranty, and most extended warranties suck anyway. They're irrelevant things you don't even need for your car. But they'll tell you need you need this warranty, or else you won't get a certain APR, which is
talking shop. What's APR?
Okay, it's
annual percentage rate.
Exactly.
Wow,
annual percent. Whoa, you pulled that.
I didn't know what that even meant.
No, you're right. So they'll tell you, I'll be like, oh, well, you know what? We can really only give you like a 9.6, but if you get this extended warranty, then we're going to be able to shave it down to a 7.6. And so people are like, really? That's incredible. But it's stupid because if a finance company isn't going to give you $25,000 in credit, they're not going to give you $27,000 in credit. You know what I mean? They're not going to give you another $2,000. It's bullshit.
I gotta be honest. I don't know. I got lost halfway through that thing.
Sure.
I got a headache. That's why I'm going to get fucked over.
It's
annual percentage rate and extended warranty. So basically, the warranty they're offering me is fine. Dude, you got to keep it simple. I swear to God. I have no attention span, and I'm not the smart guy.
But just to sum that up for you, the whole thing is
I was going to be a lawyer.
Your warranty has nothing to do with the rate that you get, whether you get a warranty or not.
So basically, the warranty that they offer you is the basic one. Is good enough. If you change the oil, you don't do brake stands, whatever other white trash shit you do out there to impress Daisy Duke.
You don't do any Tokyo drifting.
Yeah.
Keep the Tokyo drifting to a minimum. You'll be fine.
All right.
I think, dude, part of it too is you just gotta go in with the attitude of like he's saying, it's like, look, here's what I'm paying, take it or leave it. This is going to be an easy sale. Here's the money. It's in my pocket.
My brother's like salesman. He buys them over the phone. Like my parents go to him and they go, "What do you want?" All right, and he before the internet. I don't know how the fuck he did it. I didn't even go to the library back then. He somehow a newsstand. He somehow would figure out the price of the car, and he would just be, listen, I'm calling dealerships today. I want this car in this color for this price, and I got this money. All right, I'll buy it right now. I got the check, and like he did it that way. Instead of walking, like, I don't know what. It's like, you ever know when you just know you're going to bomb?
That's your brother's got it right. That's the way to do it.
Why don't you get your brother to do it for you?
Yeah.
Because we got into a fight at a fucking cookout on July 4th. There, it finally came out.
I didn't know it was the same brother.
Yeah, I threatened to knock him out. He was just, dude, we just known each other long enough. I love the dude, but, he was just pushing my buttons. He knew exactly what to say. And then in a loud whisper, I literally took him to the side on this country's birthday, Joe, and said, dude, if you don't stop fuck, I am going to knock you the fuck out. I literally ended with, and you've been warned. I felt like I was in wrestling. You've been warned. And I went back to playing like some sort of awful trackball with my sister.
Well, that's the day to do it, on July 4th.
It is. Let me tell you something. You want
day-
fireworks, buddy. That was a cookout.
That's the day George, God damn it, that would have been funny. I was going to say George Washington knocked out oppression. That's the day freedom knocked out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna bring it around, tie it back in. So that's what I. So this is what. So someone in my position who has good credit, I find out what the fucking car costs.
Exactly.
All right, I go to a private credit union, monopoly thing.
Private credit union or e-loan. You can do it on e-loan too.
I don't do that shit on the internet.
Do a cash call.
I don't. Why do people pay bills and stuff on the internet? It's like there's fucking kids in dorm rooms breaking into the Pentagon, and then always sitting there. Go, this is a secure site, is it? No, it isn't.
Because you got to get to a point where you just got to let go of it, dude. You can't. You know what I mean?
I can't wait. I really hope there's 14 Joe DeRosas out there running around.
There are.
Going to Whole Foods and just buying macaroni, and you're going to have to pay for it, buddy.
I go to the ATM right in the bodega where they sell crack in my neighborhood. I just stick my card right in there.
You see that scam they got, though? You got to watch out for those things. Like restaurants are a place. You got to watch out for restaurants.
Yeah, that actually happened to Anthony. He was right over here at Jekyll and Hyde's. He went to pay for his bill, and the waiter had one of those the card readers. And before he actually paid for the meal, the waiter just scanned the thing, put it in his pocket. So
you saw him do that?
No. He found out later because obviously he was being charged for other stuff, and then the investigation led right to Jekyll and Hyde's because I guess the guy had done it to a few other patrons.
What I heard is that guys come in there and they offer people at restaurants like $500 a card or something ridiculous like that, $100 a card or whatever. Dude, in the course of a night, whatever, twice a week you got an extra $1,000 in your pocket. So yeah, pay cash when you go out to get the fucking steak tips, dude. I'm the worst. I have no solution. I'm just saying.
Hey, now
you gotta watch out for that shit.
This is my question.
That was that part of the show. You gotta watch out for that shit segment of Uninformed.
This is my question, because speaking of credit and all that shit, I have terrible credit, as we've spoken about on the show, because of the debt collection and stuff. Am I fucked with ever buying a car?
How does Joe DeRosa coming in with a beat up Detroit Tigers hat? Like, you see this guy come walking in, right? He's a schlub, right? You're just like, okay, I know this fuck doesn't have any money. How are you gonna bend him over
Bill,
the fake wood panel station? I was just sitting there. How long can I insult him before he would jump in? You took like
you know he's got a small dick.
Yeah, you're like you're like Jerry Quarry. You just kept staying. You wouldn't go down. You just kept taking him.
I didn't think you were gonna keep going. All right. So what do I do with shitty credit?
Well, what you do is also you go to the credit union or e-loan. You do the same thing. You don't finance through the dealership, because if you finance through the dealership with bad credit, you're gonna.
How does this pathetic excuse for a financial statement? How does he go out and get credit?
How do you go about getting credit?
How does he get a loan?
You get an escort for 6 months, and you drive it around, and your credit goes up.
You know what they're going to do on the website? They're going to drag Joe's grandmother onto his laptop. Just hit send, Grandma. That's how you're going to get your loan.
Dude, they used to they fucked my dad up, man, because my dad had bad credit when I was growing up. And I remember when I got my first car, going into the dealership with my dad and getting like a 10-year-old Ford Escort or something. And they're like, the payments, give us $400 a month. It's like
the Griswold mobile.
Yeah, dude, it was
horrible.
My dad was so Griswold, like he was such a pushover, and you just be like. And I remember actually convinced my dad that we should get the car, and he was like, how are we going to pay for it? And I go, well, if you don't give me allowance anymore, which was $10 a week, I go, that's an extra $40 a month. And I actually kind of sold him on that, and he went for it.
So you were a part of it.
Yeah. I saw what the guys were doing. I jumped right in there with it. I jumped right on the winning team.
But getting back to this, so this is basically, like, have you bought a car since you left?
No, I have not. I moved to New York.
You moved to New York, yeah, so you don't need one. But, man, it's like this simple. Like, when you worked at the dealership, how many times did somebody just call up over the phone and go, I got this check, I want this car?
Never. People never did that. They were uninformed, and people never did that, and my dealership screwed people left and right.
Well, let me ask you this, then. Who the fuck am I then that I can actually just do this?
Because people are starting to do that now. People are starting to get smart. They have the internet. They have all the prices. They can.
That wham 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 bam 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 boop 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 boop. Oh my God!